When I started to work online, I tried MLM, aka multi-level marketing or pyramid scheme or network marketing. I'm going to tell you what lessons I learned from it, why I stopped. Also, I'm going to tell you all the MLMs that I tried and that we went into and what my take on it is now, 5-6 years later. Welcome to Life Unlocked with Jet, where we talk about how you can become a high-ticket freelancer, live the laptop lifestyle, all things digital marketing, and of course also all the failures and lessons that I've learned in my journey becoming a self-made millionaire. I hope you enjoy and follow our podcast. Little bit backstory again, if you don't know who I am. My name is Jet, originally from the Netherlands, but living abroad, and I have various businesses that have done pretty well in the digital marketing and the online space. And my passion and my mission is that I help people escape their rat race so that they can design their own life, do something they love, and we do that through high-ticket freelancing. But today I'm going to talk to you about MLM because this is something that is going super viral, of course, all the time. You might even get messages from people about it. And I just want to give you my 2 cents because I've been there, done that, stopped with it. And it was a whole journey. Learned a lot, got burned a lot. I want to share that story with you guys. Before diving in, I do have to tell you that this is a real and in most cases a legitimate business model. It is not a scam. And please don't just say that everything is a scam if you don't understand how it works. I really hate that because so many people are like, oh, it's a scam. No, you just don't understand how it works. It is a real business model in many cases. And then I'm talking about MLM and network marketing. Ponzi scheme or pyramid scheme, those could be scams, right? But real legitimate multi-level marketing or network marketing is a real business model. Many people have had a lot of success with it, but it's not for everyone. And it was not for me. So what it initially is that it says it in the name multi-level or network. There's a product or service from someone, another company, not yours. You are selling their things. This can be, I don't know, vitamins, courses, supplements, powder, like shampoo. There are so many different ones, but you're selling something, and this can be a product or a service to someone else, but you don't own the product. It's from a different company. You are selling their things. Now, just so that you have a real understanding of what it is, I'm just going to do a super basic explanation right now. So first, let's talk about what is a sale. I sell you this pen. You buy it from me. Okay, here you go. I made just $10 selling you this pen because it's a very pretty one. It is pink. Now, different way. This is someone else's pen, someone else's company. I'm just an affiliate of it. So it's affiliate marketing. And I'm just going to talk about the pen, but it's not mine. I didn't make it. I didn't invest in the material. I didn't produce it. I'm not shipping it. I'm just recommending it, but it's his pen. Now I sell it to you, and because it's not my pen, I just get a percentage of the money that you pay. So let's say you pay $10 and I get 10% because I'm an affiliate. So I got $1 for selling you this, but I also didn't make it and it's not my pen either. I'm just an affiliate. That is affiliate marketing, right? You get a commission or a percentage of what you sell and it's not yours. Now the next one is the multi-level marketing, aka network marketing. This also comes with a percentage that you get because it's not your product or service, but there's a trick to it. And this is also why some people call it pyramid, because you kind of build a network or pyramid of sales. So let's say from him, let's call him Hank. This is his pen. I take it. I'm going to sell it to you. Your name is Brenda. I'm going to sell it to Brenda. Okay, here you go. Here's the pen. Now, Brenda is also going to sell this pen to Danielle. Okay. And Danielle is going to sell this pen to Barbara. And Barbara is going to sell this pen to Melanie, John, and Aaron. And I don't just get a commission from selling it to Brenda. I also get a commission from Brenda selling it to Barbara, Barbara selling it to Melanie, Melanie selling it to Hank, whatever. These are some Dutch names, guys. I get a commission on all the levels. And in this way, I'm building a network. Because if I sell this to Brenda, and Brenda turns out to be a sales beast, and she starts selling this to hundreds of people, I don't have to do anything, and I still make money because Brenda is selling it. And I get a commission over everyone that Brenda sells it to as well. But because I brought in Brenda, she's my first tier, my first level. I get a commission on hers. I get a commission on everyone she sells it to, and everyone they sell it to, and everyone they sell it to, and and that's why there are some people who are wildly successful because they've built this huge network and they are all really performing well. That is why it's called network marketing or pyramid or MLM, however you want to call it. Okay, so that is how it works. And it depends on company to company. Like if you only get a commission on the first layer or on the first, second, third layer, or how many levels down and how much the percentage is, that is all depending per company. They obviously decide that themselves. Then even sometimes you have bonuses where it's like you have to build legs. So you have to build, let's say, one leg, aka pyramid beginning, and another leg, right and left. And you have to make sure that you put top performers on both. And then something like, I think it's called binary bonus, what we had. It's like you get also a percentage over the whole sales volume of the weakest leg. What does this mean? If this leg makes $1,000 and this leg made $0, I get a percentage on $0, which is not good. So you have to make sure you put strong players on both sides. If this one made 5,000 and this one 2,000, this is the weakest leg. Now I also get a percentage over this 2,000. And this incentivizes you to build very strong teams in these different legs, right? That's another way of bonuses that a lot of MLM and network marketing companies have. So yeah, if you have a good network and you have good people in your teams, you could make a shitload. But here is the downside. Your income is then not based on yourself. Your income is based on how well other people sell, right? If they're lazy and they don't sell, you have to call, hey, Brenda, sorry, but you didn't make any sales. It's like, Brenda, come on, Brenda. Blah, blah, blah. No, you're not independent. It's depending on Brenda and her team and Melanie and their team. And it's like, it's very exhausting, super annoying, you know? Your success is not depending on yourself, it's on other people. That was one thing that I didn't like. The second thing is that it is not your product or service. It is from someone else, someone else's company. How legit are they? How strong are they? There are so many MLM companies that get shut down by the FDA because of so many complaints and court cases, which is one that I was in, which I'm going to talk about in a second and explain to you why it got shut down. Again, it's not your product. So what happens if something happens to that business and they get shut down, or they change their mind, they change their ID, they don't pay you out, then it could be a scam, right? In those instances, you're not independent. You're relying on other people's performance and someone else's product. That doesn't make sense to me. The third reason why I didn't like it is because you are kind of recruiting people. So you might say that, hey, you should buy this pen because it's so amazing and look, which is what you do with affiliate marketing, right? You could genuinely love a product and you're like, wow, look at this pen, it's pink, it has some sparkles. You would love it. Okay, cool. But with MLM, you're kind of saying, hey, this pen is cool, but Brenda, if you sell this pen to everyone, you also make money. You also become a millionaire. Woo! So you're kind of recruiting people into your scheme, into your legs, into your pyramid, into your network to become sales beasts, right? Because if they don't perform, they could break your leg, they could break your team, and they could impact your binary commission. So you're selling something, but you're also selling the business opportunity. So for them to become network marketers or MLM person. So you're recruiting people and they're like, bitch, I don't want your pen. I don't want your shampoo. Like, stop bothering me. This business opportunity, sell this shampoo. And it's like, I don't even need your shampoo. Like, I have shampoo, I have supplements. Like, I'm good. Stop messaging me. And a lot of people, when they start, you're also encouraged to message your family and friends. And it's like, Mom, do you want to buy? No, no. You should not be dependent on your friends and family. They will be so annoyed with this, and like, again, it's just more dependencies, more things to depend on, which is so annoying. So yeah, I also didn't like the whole recruiting thing, and especially because nobody needs your shit. Like, if they need the pen, they will come to you if you promote it. But with MLM, you're really hunting. You're like, hey, do you want to join this opportunity? And it's like, nobody is waiting for that crap. And I have many more reasons, also some ethics, you know, like how ethical is it? How legitimate is the companies? And the whole culture of it was just not for me. I'm going to tell you which ones I was and what I learned from it. So I joined the community when I just started online, and I tried already a lot of things. And I met these people that basically sold me and recruited me on joining their MLM and network marketing thing that they were selling. They built a community, and then they were selling a specific MLM product. And if you wanted to be in the community, you had to invest in the product. So I made a whole PowerPoint presentation for my dad to give me the money, because I was like 17 and I didn't have anything, obviously, from working in a garden center. I did not have, I think it was $4,000 or something. I did not have that. So I made a whole PowerPoint to my dad, why I should do it, please, blah, blah, blah. And he gave me the money. Boom. I was like, yeah. So I invested in that program, and that was called Digital Altitude. Digital Altitude was kind of masking themselves as like an education course company. So you got access to courses and levels and information. But then the whole purpose of it was that you would sell that same product. Sounds a little bit like MRR, but also the thing that there were different levels. So there was the 4K level, 8K, 20K, and the more you invested, the more commission you would get if you would sell, and there was this whole thing. And it was cool because it sounded like, oh, you just have to make one sale and you make 1K or something, because the commission percentage was high. I logged in, got started, and after 3 days of going through their material, it got frozen by the FDA. And this happens when people receive a certain amount of complaints or court cases. I don't know exactly how it works in the US, but they got frozen and the platform got frozen, and I couldn't even use the course now. So I couldn't sell it. B, I couldn't even use the materials, the course itself. You can imagine how I went to my dad, like, Daddy. Yeah, I didn't ask him again to help me invest. And this relates to another video, an episode about flipping, why I started flipping when I needed money to invest in a mentor, and why I didn't ask my dad again. So yeah, I was very ashamed, and I felt really horrible that my first attempt to work online got shattered in this way. But the community, they were like, oh, no worries. Okay, that thingy got frozen. We're going to hop to this new opportunity. And the second opportunity was called iThrive. And iThrive was also a company selling services. It was selling marketing courses, and it was selling like trading software, Forex software. I was like, okay, at least you're selling a software and a course, makes sense. Again, I invested some money. It was not that much. It was like $150 to get started. So I was like, okay. I think I sold to one person, Dustin, my friend. And then I think that company also broke down. It renamed to iPro. Then I lost track. I was like, what the fuck is going on? This community just keeps hopping from MLM to MLM. And all of them keep getting shut down, frozen. And like, I was like, this doesn't feel very integer. After that, they went to something called Trip, which was supposed to be the new Uber app. Guess what flopped? Have you ever heard about Trip? No. You probably haven't. No. After that, they jumped into something else, and I was like, okay, you know what? This is bullshit to me. But while all these things happened and broke down and weird stuff in that community happened, I even gave them ideas. I was like, guys, maybe we should make our own community. Maybe we can do this. Maybe we can do that. And they kind of just shut me down like, oh, little girl, just don't, you don't know anything. I was like, okay. The funny thing is that inspired me to make my own community. So I was like, you know what? I want to make a legit community where I teach people skills. And this is how the Vault and Setters Group started when I was like 18. And I was giving weekly free classes to people in third world countries, helping them to learn social media, marketing, and online skills. Because then I learned that, you know what? The most legitimate thing in the world is digital skills. You learn a skill, and now you can provide services, or you can use that skill. It's direct line, it's super legit, and it makes a lot of sense. It's logical to me. It's ethical to me. If you learn something, you master it, then you can charge for it to help other people. And that's how I actually got into freelancing, which is crazy. Built that community, and that eventually transitioned into Laptop Lifestyle Master years later. I am really grateful because these MLMs and this whole story is the reason I got actually still to where I am. Everything happens for a reason, and everything is part of your story. And I don't regret it. I learned also some skills there, which I'm still using till this day. I'm going to speak about that in a little bit. There's another reason that I want to touch up on why I don't like MLMs or even MRR or affiliate marketing. It's because, yes, you're depending on another company, right? And their product. And now let's say you want to use social media to promote this, right? To promote this product or this service. Whether it's MLM, affiliate marketing, doesn't matter. Okay, let's say this shampoo called Jet Shampoo. Wow, it's amazing. Okay, so you're going to make an Instagram and profile that all talks about Jet Shampoo, that talks about hair, that shows that, and you're promoting it constantly. What happens now if that company gets frozen or shuts down or you don't like it anymore? Now, if you have to pivot, you build an audience around that shampoo product, about a product that's not yours. Now you're kind of in a tough place because how can you now pivot to something else? This is why I believe what you should build is always a personal brand. So instead of making your pages and your socials and your website and everything you're building product focused, make it about you. Because then if you transition into different interests or different products, services you want to sell or talk about, it can move with you. Your personal brand can grow with you. So your personal brand is the front end and the products and services that you're selling is on the back of that. So if your interest changes, you can easily change the products and services that you sell too, because it's centered on you as a person, personal brand, and not on shampoo, for example, right? And that specific company, because if that company stops or breaks down, what happened with the ones I was in, 4 of them, right? Imagine if I would have built whole pages of talking about those things, and every time it got shut down, and every time you're like, and your audience also thinks like, what the fuck is this girl doing? Like, keep doing different things. Whereas if I would have done my personal brand, which I do now, hey guys, I get to travel, lifestyle, da-da-da. Or if you want to sell MLM, shampoo and supplements, talk about health, make your front end, I'm a healthy person, I look after myself, beauty, and then the products behind that can still change. You know, it's not all about the products. It's about the personal brand, your values, your interests on the front end, and that is much stronger. So that's my recommendation and advice. Always build a personal brand. Even if you do MLM or affiliate marketing, don't focus too much on the specific product that you're selling from someone else. Now, let's talk a little bit about the skills that I did learn. So I did learn sales because you were doing sales calls with these people that you want to sign up for these MLM things. I also learned appointment setting because you are DMing and recruiting people, right, into your offers or products or services. I also did learn some social media, but like I said, not really from that community. That was from then starting myself as a blogger and really learning these skills myself, self-taught, taking courses, investing in mentors. So I didn't learn too many other skills from that, to be honest. But it opened the doors for me to working online, and everything that happened after that has just been amazing. So I definitely still don't regret that all of that happened and that I spent /wasted I still don't call it scammed. That company just went frozen by the FDA. Nobody would have known that would happen. So, you know, I still don't think I'm scammed. It's just unfortunate that happened. As I mentioned, when I realized that what is the most ethical thing? What is the most logical thing? Because I'm Dutch, I'm very direct, no bullshit. I learned about digital skills and that you can offer services, you can become a freelancer, you can offer marketing services, you can build an agency, you can create courses, ebooks, all based on skills. I was like, this is it for me. And I've stuck by that, you know, for the last years, and it has gotten me amazing success so far. You have to find what works for you. That might not be MLM, that might not be affiliate marketing, might not be dropshipping, might not be freelancing. You have to find what works for you, what aligns with your values and morals. For me, that was definitely freelancing because it is your business, it's your services that you're offering, your integrity. It's not someone else's crap or things. You're not depending on anything else or anyone else, nothing in your legs or your team or your pyramid. You're not depending on other people's products or services. It's 100% yours. It's 100% online, of course. It's based on skills to provide a service. Very logical, makes a lot of sense. You don't need a lot to get started, but like me, I did invest in coaching and mentorship to get success quicker, which is what I would recommend anyone, because if you want to get somewhere, you should learn from someone that is where you want to be, right? That is the key in entrepreneurship, in my opinion. And freelancing can also flow with your personal brand. So if you change your interest, you can change your niche, you can start offer different services, you can learn new skills, but your socials, website, everything you build up, even your clientele can move with your interests, with your passions over the years. Plus you can scale it to an agency to be more passive. You can then later, once you've established your credibility and authority, you have to have had 6 figures or more and 1 year plus experience before you can become a coach or course creator. But yeah, you can eventually grow that even further into information products like courses and memberships. So it's very scalable and it can move with your interests and passions as well. Because in the end of the day, what matters the most is that you genuinely love and enjoy what you're doing. And if you love this episode, then it would be amazing if you could follow my show. Maybe you want to share this with someone, leave a review for us. And then I hope to see you in the next one. Okay, lots of love.